Hello, everyone, and good day. It's another class in the Brand to Influence series, and I am so grateful to you for having stayed on this long. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of this live training. I am, and I'm very optimistic that from the time we started up till now, you've learned so many things that you can implement to brand better on social media, that you can implement to um, get to that destination where you want, right? Now, if you're just joining in, I want to say welcome. I am AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu, and this is Brand to Influence series. In the Brand to Influence series, I teach you exactly things you have to do to be able to be visible and profitable using digital technology. That means as a person or as a business, personal brand or business brand, when you implement the strategies that we are sharing here, when you implement them on your social media space on the internet, you have every chance to get more sales, more visibility, access to opportunities and scholarships. You position yourself as a go-to person in your niche and industry, and that's what we've been doing for the past 3 weeks. This is week 4. I do this class once every week. It is scheduled to be a 6 weeks class, and as of today, this is week number 4. And yes, it's been an experience, a wonderful experience so far. Okay, so without further ado, I don't want it to take so long. I'm going to be diving right in. But if you I want you to do something for me. Share this with a friend, subscribe, and like. I would also want your questions in the comments. At the end of the class, I'm going to be giving you tasks that you should carry out. Please make sure you carry out the task. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comment section. I'll be there to answer you. All right. In case you don't know me, if you're just meeting me for the first time, I am Ike Emmanuel Ikechukwu. Like I said, I am your friend on paper and your friend of social media, obviously. It's a very great pleasure of mine to have you join me once again. Yes. Brief housekeeping rules. Make sure you take away every form of distraction because I'm going to be shooting straight up to what we have to do today. So take away every form of distraction and write down things that you need to implement. Yes, please put them down. Things that you need to implement. Any nugget I share that you think is worthy of note, please put them down. Again, ask questions using the comment section. I'll be answering your comments as they come. All right. And what else is there to be done? Pay attention. Thank you very much. All right. So I am Ike Emmanuel Ikechukwu. I am the CEO and founder of DigiMec. DigiMec is a digital marketing agency and an ICT training center that helps people like you, business business brands and personal brands, to be visible and profitable using digital technology. What we do is this: as an individual who wants to get profitable, who wants to learn how to use the internet to make more money, okay, we teach you digital skills, we do trainings for you, okay, and we are available for trainings. If you have a school or church, we engage in speaking engagements, we do trainings and consultations for people like that, for schools, for businesses, for churches. Yes, we help you set up your digital systems. So things like your website, your digital marketing system, your landing pages, your funnel system, we are a go-to for those. All right. So in today's class, I'm going to be talking about getting found. How would you, as a personal brand, how would you, as an individual, as a business brand, be found? How would you want to increase your visibility so that when people look for you, they find you? That's what we're going to be covering today. Now, depending on what your goals are, okay, depends on what your goals are. It could be that you want more sales, right? You want more clients to see you, you want more people to find your business. The strategies you have to take are different. If your goals are things like getting international opportunities, like scholarships, like international trainings and travel opportunities, then there's also an approach that you need to take, and I'll be addressing that. If your goal also is to create more impact, to reach out to life, to touch life positively, like I am doing, then you also have an approach to follow. So I'm going to be addressing these 3 categories of people in the course of the video. Okay. All right. So if you okay, generally I would say that for you to get found, there are a lot of things you have to do. You have to utilize the internet to make people find you. And how would you do that? You ride on algorithms. Okay, you ride on algorithms. What do I mean? Let's assume that you have a social media profile, right? A social media handle or a blog, something like that, okay, website. You have to be consistent at showing up. You have to be consistent at showing up. And this is one thing a lot of brands don't know how to do: consistency. It is one thing to show up today and another thing to show up tomorrow, show up next tomorrow, keep showing up, right? Now, not everybody has that strength of showing up. So, whatever category you are in, whether you are a business or you're looking for opportunities or you are um, looking for ways to create impact, you have to show up. Come regularly on your social media handles, on your website, on your blog. Talk about what you do. Okay, talk about it consistently. Now, depends on what you do, your frequency could vary. For some people, you might need to be posting on a daily basis. Some people do as much as 2, 3 times in a day. Some people do once in a week. Others do every day. Some can say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The key is look for what works for you. Okay, as a brand, look for what works for you, what you can keep up with. A lot of persons out there will say, hey, you have to do your posting every day and every day. My dear, if you're a busy person, you cannot keep up with posting every day. We'll accept to hire an agency like us, DJMeg, that can help you with your social media management. Okay, so I would say look for a strategy that will work for you. For me, I want to be doing once a week. I know that I do daily sometimes, but I mean I must show up at least every week. If you watch this class now, brand to influence series, I do it once every week. What am I doing? I am trying to show up every week so that every Saturday my followers know that okay, Emmanuel is showing up to tell us something. Emmanuel is showing up to share something with us, right? Oh, it is time for Emmanuel's class. I need to go and listen. Do you understand? So as I do that, I am showing up. More people are finding out about me because my listeners, obviously, when they get value, they will tell another of their friends about me, right? Now, their friends will go on to tell other people. That is word of mouth, right? So showing up consistently increases my visibility because number one, people, I mean my audience, can talk more about me, can share me to their friends, right? To their contacts. Again, the algorithm, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you're using, even Google, they reward you for showing up. So they because you bring people to their platform, because you grab people's attention, right? These platforms reward you, the algorithms reward you and show you to more people. So you want to ride on the backs of the algorithm, right? To be visible, to keep showing up, keep showing up. Another thing you need to do is SEO. You need to optimize SEO. Now, what is SEO? Search engine optimization. That's what it means. Now, you don't have a website, I know, but you have social media. You don't have a blog, but you have a TikTok handle. How do you write on SEO? How do you utilize SEO? Simple. You see your tags, your hashtags, I mean, your mentions and all that. Those are SEO. So when a person searches a topic related to that hashtag, when a person searches a topic related to that mention, you find out that you are there. That's SEO. You mustn't do it on Google. You mustn't do it on. You have to do it on Google if you are on Google. You have to do it on your website, right? Backlinks, linking this website to your website to your content. All those things are SEO. So that if somebody goes on Google to search for DigiMec, for example, or AK Emmanuel, for example, my personal brand AK Emmanuel, then you see things about me from my LinkedIn content to my website to my social media handle, Facebook, and the rest of them, right? You see things about me. That is what SEO, search engine optimization. And how it is done is that when I make my social media post, I put my name, I put certain hashtags that people might be looking for me for. I talk about things that you know what I do. Then I use hashtags, I use mentions, and then I use backlinks, linking my LinkedIn to my post, my Facebook post, linking my Facebook post to my LinkedIn post, linking my TikTok. So you understand? So if a person goes on Google, search AK Manuel, it automatically finds there's this AK Manuel on Facebook, AK Manuel on LinkedIn, AK Manuel on it may be a blog, and wow, it's the same person. Do you understand? So it kind of brings me, pushes me to the front. Okay, that way I am visible. Now, if you're a person looking for opportunities, say you're looking for scholarships now, or you're looking for international opportunities like the Mandela Washington Fellowship that just ended, right? You need to be showing up consistently at what you do. Now, let's assume you're a person like me that applied for digital literacy, right? Now, digital literacy, I've been doing things about the digital literacy. Like what I'm doing right now is digital literacy. I am training my audience, I'm teaching my audience that okay, see, there's a lot that you can do using digital technology. Right? Now, if you're a person like that, you want to that you have in mind to get into maybe what Mandela Washington Fellowship, Yali RLC, Commonwealth Young Fellows Initiative, or something like what are those now? There's Millennium Campus Network. There is Global Shapers, and there are many of them, and I'm going to be talking about them shortly, right? Now, if you know you have goals like that, what do you have to do? Show up. Show up. Start now. Okay, I'm going to be talking about digital literacy. I want to get into Mandela Washington Fellowship as a digital literacy expert. What do? Keep talking about digital literacy. Keep talking about digital literacy on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter. Just keep talking about it. Do you know what happened? When eventually you now apply for that program, say Mandela Washington, they'll go online to do a quick search on AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu. Do you understand me? Now, when they do that search on AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu, I talked about SEO, harnessing the algorithm, right? The algorithm tells them, okay, we know this AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu that is into digital literacy. And they're like, okay, let's look at his LinkedIn, let's look at his Facebook, let's look at his TikTok, his website, his blog. Let's know if he's actually being truthful. Let's know if he's actually being consistent with all the things he put down in his application. Do you understand? Now, if you have a mind to apply for such opportunities, and I mean, even if it is scholarship, just keep talking about what you do, because they would always have a way to come back to search you to find out if this person is really genuine. Do you understand me? So basically, keep showing up. Now, do we talk about a business person? I mean, I should not even talk so much about this as a business person, because you know that you need to show up. You need to show up. Customers will look for. Okay, I remember when I wanted to start my snail farm, um, I was looking for where to buy. There's what they call it now, the one that can I can use to propagate my farm. More like breeders, right? So what did I do? I had to go online. Snail farms near me. Yes, snail farms near me, and it gave me a list of farms that I could buy from. And then I began to make calls individually to them. Do you understand? So now it's because they showed up. I went on. I first of all, before I went on Google, I went on Instagram. I just searched snail farms, and come on, you need to see people. People are doing things. Businesses that are serious, that are showing up consistently. They're top. There's one. I don't want to mention the names. Let you not be like I'm favoring one farm over another. But based on the fact that they keep showing up, they keep talking about snails, they are number one on the list. And I had to spend so much time scrolling them, scrolling through their profile. And eventually I reached out to them and I'm like, okay, I found you on social media, on Instagram precisely, and I like what you do. I really want to start a farm, and I am looking at getting my brothers from you. I would like to know how much you sell, and that was how we got into business. I mean, that was how we got into business. So basically, it's because they showed up. So as a business person, you need to consistently show up. Do you understand? All right. Now, another thing that you need to do, especially as a business person, is having digital structures like websites, like blogs, like Google My Business. Now, I cannot overemphasize it. One thing you should do now, I don't want you to do it now, but maybe after this class you should do it, is this. On your phone, just search for, let's say you're looking for snail farms. Don't worry, let's use snail farms. Let's stick with it. Just go on Google, say snail farms near me. Because your Google location is on, the algorithm searches for people that registered their snail farms with Google around your locality. So for me that stay in Port Harcourt, it will look for snail farms that are registered in Port Harcourt. And then it will give me their names, the name of the farm, their addresses, and their phone numbers, even their websites. Now, what does this do for me? Because I'm looking for where to buy snails, for instance, I don't have to now start going to other cities, Benin, Owerri, and the rest of them. No, I can comfortably get a supplier, a vendor, a business partner here in River State. And how is that done? Simple Google search, snail farms near me. Now, as a business person, you are supposed to, as a matter of fact, have a website. You are supposed to have a blog. Okay, we can pardon you for a blog, but you are supposed to have a website, a blog, and a Google My Business. If you don't know how to go about it, please contact me. DigiMech, we do that for businesses. We've done that for so many businesses, and yes, they are reaping the benefit. So if you don't know how to do this, please don't be sleeping on bike, because you are losing customers on a daily basis. You are losing customers. Don't sleep on bike. If you don't know how to do it, if you want to create a website, a business website, please send me a DM. Use the comments, say I need a website. If you want a blog site, send it. Whatever digital asset it is that you need, please send it there, indicate it, and I will get back to you. I'll reach out to you and we can start talking. I mean, why have you been waiting all this while? Okay, so you need to utilize the power of Google My Business, the power of your website, the power of blog site. You need to talk about what you do. Do you understand me? All right, now let's talk again about building authority. Now, because you want yourself, okay, when they talk about a digital literacy expert in Nigeria, your name should show up, aka Emmanuel Ikechukwu. So, what do you do? Another thing that you can do is to build authority. Position yourself as a person of authority in that niche. Something like this right now is what I am doing. I mean, I am telling you something that I practically do. Now, how do you do that? You can, I talked about showing up and talking about what you do on social media. That's one way to position yourself as a person of authority and influence in that niche as an expert, right? Another way is to organize trainings, classes, webinars, just like I'm doing right now, right? I am organizing. Did you pay for this? No. But when you see my content, you learn from it. The next time you want to do something like a business, a website, what happens? You come to me. You want to organize training for people in your community. Emmanuel can do that perfectly. You want to talk about digital literacy in a seminar. You are hosting a program, but you need someone to talk about that. You need someone that will come speak on that. Who comes to mind? AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu. Do you see what's happening? I'm actually building an ecosystem around me that position me as an expert when it comes to digital literacy, when it comes to helping people set up business structures, digital systems structures. Do you understand? So you have to build an authority by doing more, by showing up. Okay, I'll still have to go back to showing up, but I mean, your blog posts are there. When you talk about um what you do in blogs, you show up as an authority. I mean, you show up as an authority. Just this morning, at my place of work, I'm currently at my place of work, right? I needed to learn something on piping. I work as a piping designer. I had to go online and search what is blah 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 blah. It gave me a blog post of somebody who's actually practicing as a piping designer. I learned what I wanted to learn from the blog post. But what happens now is, whenever I need anything regarding piping design, what happens? I'll go to his blog. I even had to follow him on LinkedIn so that if I need any clarity or something like that, I can easily reach out to him. Do you understand? Now, what has he done? He has positioned himself as a person of influence and authority in the piping design niche. So, you as a person, as a personal brand, as an individual business brand, right? You as a person that's looking for scholarship and so and opportunities like trainings, like all these fellowships, you have to position yourself, talk about what you do, have a blog, post regularly. And see, you don't even need to always have a blog. You can get blog, you can show up in people's podcasts, you can show up on people's um, programs. You can just say, okay, even in your church, you don't even need to go far. Why am I even going far? You can go to your church, tell your pastor, okay, pastor, I have this idea. I think I want to talk about digital literacy because I found out that lots of youth in my community, in this church, don't know how to use their social media, yes, but they don't know how to use it to position themselves for greatness. They don't know how to use it to get access to scholarship. They don't know how to find scholarship. They don't know how to get training. They don't know how to make money with it. I think I can share information about this. And pastor was like, wow, that is beautiful. Well, Emmanuel, I think you should do it. Okay, let's organize a program on social day, right? They fix you somewhere, fix a slot for you. You go to church, church, praise the Lord. So today I want to show you how to do this. And you share with them. Tell me what happens that next week or next month, one of the youth wants to register for something. Who comes to mind for assistance? You. A parent wants to train their child on digital skills. Who comes to mind? You. Emmanuel did it. Emmanuel can do it. They'll call Emmanuel. Can you, brother Emmanuel or Uncle Emmanuel? Can you train my child on this? You are in business. You are positioning yourself as an authority, right? Now you have to do it in your church. Charity begins at home. So you have to start from your local community, your church, your school, your department if you are still in school, right? Your place of work. Just start. People begin to know you as that. Now you have to move further, move outward. Look for people that do podcasts, people that talk about that niche. Tell them, just shoot them an email. Please, I am Eke Emmanuel Ikechubu and I talk about digital literacy a lot. In fact, I have done this and I have done that. I would like to show up in one of your podcasts if you would welcome it. I mean, these people will say yes. Do you know why? Because as a podcaster, people to you need guests on a regular basis for your podcast to keep running. Who would not want to say yes to you? Do you understand this at all? So just show up, reach out to people, position yourself as a person of influence, as a person of authority in that niche. What this does is that people begin to see you, more people hear about you. Now, just imagine that today I reach out to a podcast or a blog that has maybe 10,000 followers, and I pitch to the owner and say, okay, I'm going to do it free, don't pay me, just don't pay me. And then I come and I deliver and over deliver. Do you know I've gotten extra 10,000 followers? Do you know 10,000 people more know me? I did for another one that has just 2,000. That's another extra 2,000 people that know me. I did for another people with 5,000, 10,000. That way you begin to grow your visibility. Your influence is increasing. More people know you. Okay, look at this. As a even as an impact seeker, someone that wants to change lives and do all this impact work, do you know that you can go on air? I mean, your radio station, your local radio station. For we in Port Harcourt here, we have Wazobia, we have Nigeria Info, we have Cool FM, we have Today FM. I mean, you can just go there, pay for the session. Yes, pay. But do you know what that brings to you? Visibility. Oh, you are not understanding. But these are things that you can do to position yourself, to make yourself be found, to make your business blossom. Every day we hear on radio station real estate, the villa is on, this real estate is offering this, Boeing is doing this. Do you know what they are actually doing? They are positioning themselves as experts, as authority. So when you need you want to buy an estate, you want to buy land, I remember the villa, I remember Boeing estate, I remember. Do you understand at all? So for you to be found, for you to achieve that thing that you want easily. Remember, even if you're looking for opportunities like scholarships, they will have to check, do a background check on you. Now, when they do, I had a woman say this. There was a program I attended, and she was like, when she was looking for, she wanted to for a traveler opportunity, I think to the UK or so. So they had to do a kind of check on her or something like that. And when they just searched her online, they found her and found the things that she's done. And they're like, oh my God, yes, it's a yes for us. That was how she got approved. Like, when people can easily find you and know the good works that you are doing, why would they deny you your visa when it is going to help the good works you're doing? I mean, do you get this thing at all? Do you get this thing at all? The Bible says, let your light so shine forth among men that they might see your light and glorify your Father that is in heaven. And you are here hiding yourself at the backyard in the comfort of your house sleeping. This year now they sleep on bike, you just don't know what you're doing. Let your light so shine. Be visible. You have a business. That business is a solution to problems that so many people are looking for. And you are there hiding yourself in going from street to street when there are things that you can easily do that will catapult you to the next level. I mean, that's mediocrity. So, like I was saying, these are ways to get visible, build authority, position yourself as an expert. Okay. Now you mustn't be an expert, but I mean you are better than so many people. I am not exactly an expert in IT and tech. No, I'm not. But the little I know can help somebody there. And that's why I'm sharing. Because the more I share, the more I learn, the more my mind is open to learn the more possibilities. Do you get this thing at all? So basically, keep showing up. Position yourself as an expert, as an authority, as someone that I can call and say, okay, I need advice on this. Another way of getting this done, I've talked about blogs and podcasting and get blogging and having physical events and trainings, free program. Another way is by writing a book. Write a book, oh, book. As funny as it sounds, right? Writing a book positions you. It gives you this level of it keeps you in this career that people are like, wow, that's amazing. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Now, imagine writing a book on your subject matter. You sell food stuff, you do food processing and food packaging, but you come online to talk about it, you go on air to talk about the advantages of using natural food stuff, and then you now still come and write a book about it, like these are the benefits or health benefits of using natural food stuff. People will be like, yes, oh, that is true. So this person is this. Do you understand me? Now, when you write that book and you publish it, do you know people as an author, just the fact that you're an author sends this signal of, oh my God, to people. So you say, hello, I'm Ike Emmanuel Ikechukwu, and I'm an author of two books. Actually, I'm an author of two books, right? One storybook, um, The Pandemic, available on Amazon currently. The Smith and the Magic Tree, that's the children's book. Those are fictional. Then I also have other published assets that are not necessarily books. I have a workbook and a planner for students. If you want to learn how to plan your academics, structure your time, right? I want to structure my time as a student. I want to know how to set goals, reading goals, and all that. I have a workbook for you. Okay, it's also on Amazon. Yes, it's on Amazon as well. You can also find it on my seller store. Let me check the link to my seller store should be here. Seller.co.itz, right? 1 minute. Let me check my banners. I know I have it here. Okay, seller.co.itz. This will lead you to my book, The Pandemics on Seller. Um, trying to see. Okay, my store name on Seller is Inspire Communications. Inspire Communications. That's my store name on Seller. When you go there, you see all the products that I have, all my published assets. They are there. They're also on Amazon. Now, what happens is when people hear that this guy is a published author on Amazon. Wow. Oh, really? What does he talk about? He talks about digital literacy. Okay, let me go and check his book. they go and they check your book, or even if they don't check the book, they search you up online and they see other things that you're doing. Wow, you stick to their mind now. Come on, you are visible. You increase your visibility. They tell their friends in case their friend is looking for somebody that does digital literacy. They're like, I know this guy. His name is AK Manuel. Check him out. I mean, one day checking them out. Please check me out. Make sure you're checking me out as well. All right. So basically, that's how you position yourself as an authority. You write books, you show up for events, organize events, show up for podcasts and all that, blogs and what have you. All right. Again, is that you have to be Googleable. When I talk about Googleable, it still falls back to showing up, having something digital footprint. There's this site, is it aboutme.com or about me? Google Me. There's Google Me. There's About Me. One of the two. So, but basically, it's just kind of creating an online profile about yourself and putting it there. So when somebody searches AK Manuel, it takes them to the website and tells them who AK Manuel is. AK Manuel is a mechanical engineer currently working as a piping designer. He's also a digital literacy advocate, right? He has done this. He has organized DLC project that has helped impact over 500 senior secondary school students in the city of Obia or Port Harcourt. He taught them digital skills like graphic design, website design, and Excel, right? That can help them to be marketable, right? He's also organized training for churches, for organizations like churches, like schools, like this, like that. He's the founder of DJMEC, a digital marketing agency and an ICT training center that helps brands to be visible and profitable. He is the convener of or the owner or whatever of brand to influence mastermind that teaches people exactly how to go about branding themselves positively and getting access to opportunities that exist on the internet. Aside that, Emmanuel is also the founder of New Generation Africa. I am a Facebook community that helps people or young students and teach them how to be excellent and how to go about using digital technology for their own career advancement. I mean, when you have something like that on the internet, and someone is like, AK Emmanuel, you even be surprised. You go to the airport and be like, you are AK Emmanuel. Wow, my God, nice to meet you. And all that, right? You are being visible. All right, I don't want this class to be as long as the other classes. That's why I did not prepare a slide actually, and that's why I'm doing this right now. Okay, then again is nominations. Nominations. There's the concept of nomination is a bit dicey because some people will tell you, it's not good. Some people say, I better do it, anything to show up. Now, there are, at the end of every year, there are so many nominations, something like 25 under 25, 30 under 30, 40 under 40, best top 100 content creators in Africa, top 100 most influential women in Nigeria, top 100 this. So all those kind of awards, Grammy awards, and the rest of them. Now, do you know that if you get nominated, I don't say you want it to, you just get nominated and then you go for a program, they are like, okay, the next speaker is AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu. He is this, he is that, he is this. He's even a nominee, or he was a nominee of the Grammy 100 most influential youths in Africa. In the people's mind, they're like, oh my God. Do you understand me? I did not say you won it, to, but that you were nominated for it. And people like, this guy is good. They begin to follow you ASAP. Like you are building your influence, you're building your visibility, you're building loyal brand followers. Do you understand me? So being nominated for nominations and awards is a very good one. And there are two ways you can go about it. Actually, you can nominate yourself. Yes. Some awards allow you to nominate yourself. So if you see something like that, I mean, it's not a bad thing if you can nominate yourself, right? I mean, you deserve it. Some people tell you no, that it is somehow like you're trying to um, push yourself when you have not gotten there. Is that true? The organizers of this nomination say, yes, you can nominate yourself, right? And I mean, if you're worthy, if you qualify for it, why not? Why hide yourself under the bushel, like the candle that is sitting under the bushel? The Bible said, no, you should not do that. So, my dear, if the organizers allow that you nominate yourself, please nominate yourself. You get why? Now, if other people nominate you, beautiful, right? It shows that people are seeing actually the good works that you're doing. Your light is actually shining. And please, in case there are any nominations you think I qualify for, please do well to nominate me. Oh, my name is AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu, and I talk about digital literacy and everything you'd like. So, in case you see any of those categories, right? All right. Yes. So, nominate yourself. I want to show you my the handles to the work that I do. So, this is New Generation. I have New Generation Africa on Facebook. It's a community for um, where I help young people, inspire them to be academically excellent and use digital technology. On that platform, I share scholarships and internships and other opportunities, student opportunities that will be very beneficial to my audience. So you can follow me up there. And in case there's any nomination for that category, please do well to nominate me. Thank you. There is also Brand to Influence Mastermind, where I share these how to build your brand. Okay, let me do that right now. Let me do that. Let me create a banner right now, and that is Brand to Influence Mastermind. Okay, it's a Facebook group. All right, scroll across the banner. So you see Brand to Influence Mastermind. So on Brand to Influence Mastermind, I teach you how to build your brand. I teach you how to position yourself as a good brand, how to gain visibility and all that. Okay, we talk about brand building and assessing opportunities by leveraging your brand. Do you understand all these things? So in case you have also there are nominations that you see for someone in that category, please nominate me. I am AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu. Thank you so very much. Um, Please, I am going to be looking out for your questions, so please. Yeah, I talked about the academic planner. You can see it here, seller.co/n73. You can just copy that link, okay? You get the academic planner. I think I put it at 500 naira because I just want to help my followers. So you can do that. Just copy it out. Just copy it out, okay? I'm waiting for you. Thank you. Thank you. You can thank me later. You're welcome. All right. So I'll move on to the next thing. Now, you need to also, to be visible, you also need to join associations, join bodies, join groups, join communities. I wonder how you will say you want to be a visible entrepreneur and you're not in an entrepreneur's community in your locality. You're not on an entrepreneur's community on social media, on Facebook, on wherever, and you want to be visible as an entrepreneur, my dear, clean your eyes well. So, see, the thing is, what I'm trying to say is join community of people that do what you do. If you are into impact, you want to impact people, you want to impact lives, touch lives. Join communities like Yali. I'm a member of Yali Port Harcourt, actually. So you can send me DM and I will tell you how to join our community. You can join communities like Yali, like Global Shapers, like there are a lot of them. There are a whole lot of them. There's Rotaract, there's Red Cross if you're into the health sector and all that. So join those communities. What happens is that you meet more people, you network with people. You can tell people, okay, I do this. In case you know this, then you know somebody that's looking for this, and they can easily refer you. As a member of the community, you can be there can be times when you be open to speaking gigs, speaking engagements where you come, talk about what you do, share what you do, and more people know you, more people follow you. Whether you're a business brand or whether you are a personal brand, you need to join associations. If you are into food processing or agriculture, I know in Port Harcourt here, I have a colleague who is the vice president of the Farmers and Food Processors Association of Nigeria, River State chapter. So I mean, if you are into food processing, let's say you sell food, processed food, packaged food, akamo, and the rest of them, packaged food, then can you just send me DM and I'll link you with her so that you can join the association. And for your own good, because you get to meet people, you get to learn, you get to learn even for free. There are trade fairs that they come together, pool resources together, organize trade fairs that on your own you will do like this to organize it. And I know what I'm telling you. Again, if you are into, I've talked about, okay, if you are looking for opportunities like scholarship and investing, then join groups, join New Generation Africa, for example, where you talk about scholarship, we share scholarship opportunities, internship opportunities. Join Skill Rise Africa. There are opportunities that are shared there. There is opportunity desk. Okay, opportunity now please write this opportunitydesk.com. Where you go to .org. When you go to opportunitydesk.org, you get opportunities on a back-to-back daily basis. Your emails, wherever you can follow them on Facebook, you can follow them on Twitter, you can follow them on Instagram. I know I follow them across those platforms. You can even go to their website and subscribe to their mailing list so that when there are new opportunities, you see in your email every blessed day. I mean, now you go wrong. So, but what happens is that you get access to these things. That's what I'm trying to say. Remember, we want to leverage the internet to get our goal, to achieve our goal. And if your goal is to get scholarship, my brother, go and join these associations, join these platforms. Now, for your own good. Now, there is scholarship air dot I think dot com. I'm on their mailing list, so I receive their mails on a daily basis. So you can go there, join, sign up to follow them. You will have access to these things. Don't sleep on bike. Don't just be sleeping on bike. I wanted to do this in 45 minutes, and this is 41 minutes already. Wow. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, from everything I've shared today, I can say keep showing up. Be consistent, utilize algorithms and SEO, build authority and influence by writing a book, showing up for podcasts, organizing events, speaking gigs, showing up on air, going to radio, talk about what you do, share flyers. I mean, what's stopping you? Let your light so shine among men that they may glorify your Father that is in heaven. Do you think if you're making positive impact, God will not be happy with you? I don't know. You have to answer that question. Now, join bodies and association. You are an engineer and you are not a member of Coren, you're not a member of NSE, you're not even a member of NIMEKI, even as a student. My brother, what are you doing? When I was a student, I joined SPE, Society of Petroleum Engineers. I joined NIMEKI, Nigerian Institute of Mechanical Engineers. I joined those other ones that were not in the engineering sector actually, but from joining them, I had access to conferences and trainings that opened my mind to the possibilities that exist in my field. Oh, I cannot overemphasize this, but please join associations related to what you do. Then find every way to increase your reach, show up, reach out to people, organize programs, do things, share what you do. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. It's not for your backyard. Your talent and your giftings, God did not give them because of you. God gave it to you because you need to use it to help other people. So stop hiding it. You started that business to solve problem of people, no matter what you think you do. Even if it's perfume that you sell, you are giving another person confidence if you don't know. Do you understand? Maybe when you begin to see these things from a different light, from a different perspective, I think you begin to take action. I talked about joining bodies and applying for nominations, please, as much as possible. And when you see anyone, please make sure you nominate me. Remember, I am AK Emmanuel Ikechukwu, and I am your friend on paper as well as your friend on social media. Has this been helpful in any way? No, if you know you learned something, can you please share a lesson with me here in the comments? Now, I want you to do some things for me, some things quickly. First of all, take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this, right? Let me remove this banner so that you see my name. Take a screenshot of this. 1 minute. I need to take this seller out. 1 minute. I'm coming. I'm looking for it. I don't stay till 45 minutes. Since I'm gonna stay till that. Or I'm looking for the banner so I can just disable it. Okay, there it is. All right, so That is me. Now take a screenshot. One, two. I'm smiling. Are you there? Are you taking the screenshot? Now post it on social media. Use hashtag brand to influence. Hashtag brand to influence. Use hashtag to influence. Hashtag let me add the banner right now. Hashtag brand to influence. Hashtag AK Emmanuel. Hashtag brand to influence. Hashtag AK Emmanuel. Hashtag what's the last hashtag I should use right now? Digital literacy. Digital literacy. All right. So let me just add it and let me show it. So use those hashtags, please. Hashtag brand to influence. Hashtag AK Manuel. Hashtag digital literacy. You can see it on the screen, right? Good. So use this hashtag and talk about what you learned today. Say, hello guys, whatever you address your friends and your followers as. Hello, I met this young man, this lovely young man. His name is AK Manuel Ikechukwu, and he organized this training on branding. Wow, it was a mind blowing session. And from what he said, these are the lessons I took home. This. I think you should also join, or I think you should also implement the strategies because it's going to help you grow your brand and your visibility. Also, make sure you follow him. Then you put hashtag brand influence, hashtag Ekimano, hashtag digital literacy, hashtag your own too. I am not selfish. Please put your own too, so that all of us will be trending and be going. You understand? All right. So make sure you do that. And yes, if you have any questions, please use the comment section. Your contributions, use the comment section. Your what you understood, the take home, please use the comment section. Now, for the assignment, I would want you to go back home, think thoroughly. What are you going to start with? I'm not telling you give me all your strategies. From what we've learned now, what are you going to start with? What's going to be your first step to actually building a visible brand? Do you want to start with applying for nominations? Do you want to start with being consistent? And if you want to be consistent, what's your plan? Do you want to be showing up every week, once every week, 2 times a week, every once a month? What's your consistency plan? Let us know about that. Okay. Then what else? Whatever, just choose one. I mean, just choose one and tell us in the comment section. Okay. Thank you so very much. It's been a worthy 47 minutes, 32 seconds of your time. I really don't take this for granted. Thank you so very much for listening. Thank you for participating. I hope to see you at the top. And please don't forget, I am AK Manuel Ikechukwu and I founded Digital Make. In case you have any um, you need digital system setup, maybe email list or website or any digital marketing service, please make sure you get to me. Okay. If you also want me to train your students, people in your community, to carry out digital literacy training, okay, so please reach out to me and we'll keep talking from there. Thank you so very much and to have a beautiful rest of the day.